What up, fool? It's your boy Roosevelt. If you think that this is good, you're wrong. That's right. I've risen from the grave to tell you that the fighters you're building suck. This is a model that will live in infamy. It won a YouTuber fighter competition hosted by Feedback Gaming, so everyone thinks it's the best thing since the New Deal. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can make a much better version so you can crush your friends in the AI every time you play. There's a little surprise at the end, so make sure to watch the full thing, or I'm sending some B-24 liberators to the location of your IP address. I'm kidding. I don't know what an IP address is. First, let's take a look at this supposed metaplane. Up top, we have quad heavy machine guns in each weapon slot, while down here we've got a single Type 3 engine, 2 armor plates, and a heavy MG defense turret. Apparently, in his post-video stream, Feedback changed the heavy MG with self-sealing fuel tanks because 6 air defense plus the lower weight of the module was better than 6 air attack that came with a 3-point reduction to agility. Smart move, but what rustles my Roosevelts is the range of this fighter, which is reduced by 20% from these armor plates. 720K was enough to cover the small Benelux region where the test was conducted, but you're not going to fight over Belgium for an entire world war, are you? Knowing how range works is crucial for winning the air war. So before I show you the top MLG fighter you should build, let me explain how range works in a language anyone can understand. See this thing? That's your air mission efficiency, which is heavily influenced by range. Simply put, this shows how many of your planes can actively fight in an air zone. For example, if you send 1,000 fighters and they have 100% efficiency, it means that all of them can engage the enemy. If the efficiency is 50%, only 500 of the 1,000 you send can fight the enemy. Capiche? Where all else is equal, the side with higher efficiency wins. And the efficiency doesn't need to be that much higher for dramatic results, as you'll see in the test I conducted. Being just 15% less efficient means that you'll lose hard. If your efficiency is low enough, an enemy can fight you at rates up to 3-to-1, which is bad, okay? Although I won't enjoy it. Let's take Germany as an example. A fighter with a range of 720K might serve you well in Poland, Western Europe, and for defending the home front. But it begins to lose steam as you go over the Balkans, and begins to suck balls in Northern Africa and the Eastern Front, which are arguably the two most strategically important regions for the Axis. Let me demonstrate. If you try to project air power into Egypt, you're going to be stuck with these 2 airports until you push to this part, and if you've pushed till here, it kind of means that you've won anyways. Putting planes with 720K range here results in a mission efficiency of a miserly 18%. And keep in mind that's 18% of 800, not 1,000, because the 2 air wings here won't even have enough coverage to do anything. That's worse than Alf Landon's 36 election result. You're committing 800 fighters to effectively fight with 144. Despicable. Our staunch British allies can wallop you from their much larger and better positioned airports until we come and liberate you from behind. You're not much better off going west either, as attacking from this airport gives you 29% efficiency. And keep in mind that I'm not even counting the effects of bad weather here. Moving over to our less docile allies, the Soviets. If you're attacking the Baltics from here, you're getting 72% efficiency. Capturing this airport will get you up to 85%, but you can only put 800 planes there. There's a slightly larger airport in eastern Poland that can get you 92% efficiency, but you'll also need it to attack Belarus, which will still deliver a nightmarish 45% until you capture the airbase behind Minsk. That's right, I am good at geography. When you can't walk or chase poon, you read books and become the longest-serving president in American history. To control the Baltics with short-range planes, you want to capture these 3 airports, but in multiplayer, that's hard, as usually this is where the defensive Soviet Stalin line begins. And don't get me started on the other Soviet air zones. Flying over there is like trying to cross Texas on one of those modern electrical scooters, without recharging. Now, let's see how different things are when you swap an armor plate with the God module. Drop tanks. Egypt, 47% efficiency, or 470 active fighters instead of 144. Algeria, 58% efficiency instead of 29. Baltics, 100% efficiency from your home base. No need to waste time moving planes anywhere. Belarus from eastern Poland, 84% efficiency versus 45%. Need I say more to make my case? Whenever you're attacking, the real meta for these components down here is self-sealing tanks, drop tanks, and an armor plate. If you want an extra 10% range, you can swap the armor plate with dual light MG defense turrets. This will increase your range with a further 120k, but I won't insist on it, as for some reason you future folk love armor plates and saying anything against them is heresy. Now, is this the real G-Fighter? No, because we can do even better. Swap one of the heavy MGs with dual cannons 1. This will make the fighter trade better against triple heavy MG builds, even in situations where it's slightly outnumbered due to its slightly higher cost. Not to mention it's better at taking down bombers due to its better air attack. Just don't use it against our boys. Remember that the arsenal of democracy knows your whereabouts. So, Tommy K's German engineering got owned by good old American common sense. Now go beat up your friends and tell them to watch this video later. Oh, and by the way, here's another funny and educational video you can watch. Click it.